Hello everyone, welcome to my channel ankeecodeverse. We are exploring TableView with generics today. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe the channel. So, let's get started. Firstly, we create sample project. Simply go to Xcode, create new project and add the files. This Swift code defines the TableView model class that manage a TableView data source. It uses generics to be flexible and reusable. Here a breakdown. Now moving to create TableView model class, which is NS object type. Class TableView model item cell UI TableView with NS object and UI TableView data source. This line defines a generics class TableView model which inherit from NS object and conform to the UI TableView data source protocols. It has two generics parameters, item and cell, where cell must be subclass of UI TableView cell. Now we are create a item list variable var items and these variables hold the data items for the table view. Now create a identifier variable. This variable holds the reuse identifier for the table view cells. Now create a variable cell configurations with the item and cell. This variable holds the clauses cell configurations that configures a cell with an items. Firstly, we create a type alias cell configurator with the items and cell and return the cells and item with the value. So this line create a type alien cell configuration for the clauses that takes two arguments, a cell and an item, and return the void. Type alias is a keyword used to create an alternate name for an existing type. It allows you to define a new name for a type that already exists, which can make your code more readable and expressive, especially when dealing with complex type signatures and generic types. Initializer method initialize the table view model with data item and cell identifier and cell configuration clauses. Now, number of row in section. This method is required by the UI table view data source protocols and return the number of rows in the table view. Moving on the cell for row at item. This method is required by the UI TableView data source protocols and return a configure cell for index giving index path and decuse the reusable cells with the provide identifier configure. It's using the cell configurator clauses and return it. Overall, this TableView model class provides a generic way to manage TableView data source and configure cells, making it adaptable to different data model and cell configurations. Creating a custom table view cells which conform to the configure cells protocols. This class provides a custom table view cells that can be configured with the string data by conforming to the configure cell protocol. It ensures consistency and reusability across different type of cell in the application. Now we define a ViewController class named ViewController which is responsible for managing a table view. Firstly, we create an outlet of the table view. That outlet property named TableView of type UI TableView that disconnected the table view in the interface builder. Now moving to the create a data source property. This property is used to manage the data source for the table view. Now moving to the view.load method which is called after a view controller. View has been loaded into memory. Now we registered a table view cell and that is register a custom table view cell class custom table view cell for using with the table view. This cell identifies by the reuse identifier custom table view cells. Data preparations. This code initialize an array named item contains string like apple, banana, cherry and a cell configuration that clausure named cell configurator is created with the signature of cell configurator string table view cells. Inside this clausure, the text label of the cell is configured with the provided items. Data source initialization. An instance of TableView model is created passing a item array cell identifier and cell configuration clausure as a parameter. In this view controller setup, the table view register a custom cell class, prepare data and configure the data source to display the item in the table view using a specified cell configuration. The function configurations implements the configure method required by the configuration cell protocol. It takes a parameter data of type string and set the text of cell text label property to the provided data. Now define a protocol that called configuration cell. Associated data type declare a associated type name data type within a protocol. This means that type conforming to this protocol must provide a concerned type of or data type. The specific type will be determined by the adopting type method requirements. That function declare a method requirement with a protocol. Any type conforming to configure cell must implement this method. It take a parameter data of type data type and it's responsible for configuring the cell using this data. Overall, this protocol defines a blueprint for cells that can be configured with specific data. The associated type data type allow flexible in the type of data that can be passed to the configure method, making the protocol generic and reusable across different type of cells. I hope this video helps you learn something new. Check out the GitHub link below and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you.